All right, what I have here is an 1863 Remington ASM Italian-made clone. And it's actually not even that. This was, it took me a while to research this out. When I bought this, I got this in a large parts lot that I bought, and it was in a Ziploc bag, and it was labeled CVA kit gun. So I jumped on the internet and I did some looking around and just found out that in the late 70s and early 80s, Connecticut Valley Arms, known as CVA, contracted with ASM, Army San Marco, to manufacture these kits. These guns were completely disassembled. They were sold in kit form. People would buy them. You put them together. And that's what I really believe that this is. There were no instructions or anything with it. I'm guessing, but looking by all the steel is in the white, and it was completely 100% disassembled, including the barrel, which I put together. It's no rocket science to put these together, especially if you've got experience putting together black powder guns. There are no proof marks, no date stamps, nothing like that on it at all. The only markings on it is the barrel says, if we can see it, it says ASM black powder only, made in Italy. Don't know if we can get that in there, but we'll try. Looks like a pretty good gun. It functions good. It got it together, went together real good. It is 100% complete. I made a couple videos that I've posted on the disassembly and reassembly of the 1863 Remington. You might want to check that out. But it works pretty good. Here's half cock, full cock. You can see the cylinder rotates really good. Timing looks good on it. You can see it seems to line up pretty good. Let's see if we can get. You can see down in there. There is the nipple, perfectly lined up. We will shoot it, pull it. Perfectly lined up. The timing seems to be dead on for this. The plunger, put it in half cock, seems to work is perfectly well. As you can see, the plunger works good. Good plunger function, lines up really well. Cylinder pin, everything is good. The finish on this is actually pretty doggone good. Steel is all in the white. The barrel is pristine. The cylinder has obviously never been fired. I can say with an almost 100% certainty this gun has never been fired, considering the fact it was in pieces, and even the nipples weren't in. The nipples are only hand tight, so whoever gets this is going to need to get a nipple wrench and tighten it down. They take a special nipple wrench with these smaller guns, these 31 calibers. You can't use a regular nipple wrench on it, so it's one reason why I didn't tighten it down. They're just hand tightened. All in all, good. The grips are wood. Looks like walnut, and they're in pretty good shape. No cracks, no chips. All in all, looks like a pretty good gun. The only thing that I didn't complete on it was the plunger catch on the bottom of the barrel and the brass sight that goes on top. And it's just because I'm not going to solder it, because this needs to be blued, Cerakoted, whatever you want to do to it. Anybody who knows anything about black powder knows that black powder and bare steel does not mix. So this thing definitely needs to have some sort of finish put on it before it's fired. I think this would be a pretty good shooter, once you did a little bit of work on it. I mean, it functions fine now as it is, no problems at all. But if it was mine, or if I was going to keep it, it is mine. What I would do is I would take it apart, polish down the internals so that it has a silky smooth action on it. Obviously I would finish it, put on the catch, put the sight on, and it would probably make a pretty decent little shooter. Thank you for checking this out.